we had a factory which was about 30 years old, and the design office was quite large, and it was sort of open plan, but it had these, as you've got the desk, it had these little kind of barriers that you see in every office, which are about here, so you can see the person on the other side. But as you're walking along the corridor, you feel kind of like there's like a little kind of cul-de-sac there, like a little neighborhood of, the composite designers. And there's a kind of almost like a psychological barrier. It's like, I need to kind of knock on the door before I go into this thing. You can't stop to talk to this person, but this person is bored because everybody stops to talk to them and not to the person behind them. And so what we did is that we during the pandemic, when everybody was working from home, we said, right, gut the whole place out. And we literally put, where before they had, their own desk with their little pot plant, and this has been my desk for the last 10 years, nobody will sit here. We said, right, everybody's got free desking, as I'm sure is the case in most businesses nowadays. And the point was that we said, right, as a whole design, that whole loop, the concept to track thing that I was showing you, we said, right, let's bring aerodynamics in here. And we put aerodynamics, which is literally the center of where all the ideas are created. We put them straight down the middle of this place. And right on the side of each one of the groups of aerodynamics, we put the relevant engineering teams next to them. And it's all open plan, no little barriers. And literally all they had to do was that there was a corridor in between, but literally just a walkway like here. And all they had to do was literally cross a corridor and just talk to their mate in aerodynamics. But on top of that, coming to your point, one of the things that I said, and this is, I'm a firm believer of this, is that I got the managers of both groups. I said to them, right, once a week, you're going to get both groups and you're going to go down and buy coffee and I'll pay for it. And I don't care if you talk about the football or the weather, but you're going to start behaving like a team. You're going to go together. You're going to hopefully end up doing sport together. You'll have lunch together. You'll act as a team. And little by little, all those barriers get broken, because whereas before, aerodynamics were literally a 2-minute walk down the wind tunnel, and the engineers were always moaning about, oh, that guy, aerodynamics haven't told us about this. Why is that? And the fact that they could have walked or texted or whatever, they kind of couldn't be bothered. So nowadays, now with this whole thing, was that because they were being closer together, now that person is my friend. I'm in aerodynamics and I know something that I know they need to know. Therefore, hey, by the way, next time they're having coffee or whatever, hey, by the way, I just want to let you know that I'm doing this. Or how's that going, by the way? Yeah, okay.